this card all the way over there. I'm like, where did this card come from? What card is this? And it's a card I haven't seen before. You know, this is the new deck. We haven't got this yet. This is the Muse. Muse of Inspiration. So we have, I see this, this past energy with the future energy, and they're both looking down on this present you. And this is where, and perhaps you see the wings. This is this power that needs to be connected in order for you to find you. This is connecting with the beginning reading. It's like, okay, well, this is the spirit connecting this past and this future to now. It's like the future and the past are both looking down on the present, and this is you. Like, okay, we have to stay in the lines. Everything is illuminated. We have this burst of inspiration, this fire from what you're creating, your own creation. You're creating this with your own hand, you know, with the spirit, of course. And as I said that, the Hermit pops up. It's like you're not walking alone, even though it feels as though you are alone. You are never, ever alone. What's up? What's up? What's up? Where's my people at? Can you comment? Let's try. What's up, everybody? Can we comment our question now? Let's burn some sage. Cleanse this. Ooh, sorry. Oh, JJ Love, what's up? I am Jubilee John, current meaning for me. Alright, let's see. Alright, this is for JJ. Alright, let's see what the cards have to say for JJ Love. Alright, so the cards or the spirit guides are telling you, JJ, that we have to break free from something that we're doing, a commitment, something that we're committed to. It's like we have to break away or break free from this commitment or some kind of contract or something that's telling you to break free from this job or whatever this is, and telling you to do something that you never did before or that people don't normally do. Perhaps this is breaking up. Perhaps this is telling you to break off a commitment of, you know, this divorce, this marriage. Yes, and yes, with this Ten of Materials in reverse, there is a breakup of a family or some kind of something, breaking of a contract. And this is telling you with this strength here, this Leo energy, is really telling us that we have to be connected with our inner feelings and really control them at this time. This is really not acting or not reacting. We're really sitting in ourselves and, you know, really controlling our emotions and our thoughts. Mr. Willie Face, yes, you're next. Mr. Willie Face says, pull a card for me, please. Alright, and then a Falguni. Mr. Willie face. What does Mr. Willie face need to know? Let's see her here. Mr. Willie face. Ooh. Mr. Willie face. Alright. So here we are. So we received the Two of Voices, which the Temperance in reverse is hiding behind that, telling us that, and the Muse of Emotions came out first, the King of Cups. So this is telling us that this is hidden behind this door. It's like we're trying to make a choice, this decision that will hurt all you or all involved. It's like something or someone has to be cut, and this is the decision we're making right now. This is telling us to make this decision. I see 222, telling us to make this decision based on our logic, not on what it looks like. Basically make our decision on what it feels like, especially since this Muse of Emotions here. This is really telling us to go in. Perhaps we're dealing with a drinker or somebody drinking or doing something of an excess, because it's like, okay, well, we need to make this choice and stand in this. You know, we want to be like this king of this Muse of Emotions. He's very, you know, secure, mature in his emotions, with his emotional responsibility. He's very mature. He stands in his emotions. And this is real control. So perhaps when we make this decision that will cut or hurt all involved, the decision has to do with dropping these things, you know. It has to do with attachments and, you know, everything that's in excess, you know, where this is chaos and like too much drinking or too much of one thing. And this is telling us, okay, well, we have to make this choice to be in some, to cut the excess. Maybe this is the choice, to cut the excess so we can stand in our emotions. You know, we have to be like this king right now, into our emotions. Feel it. Feel the vibration. Maybe we do have to drink something, like drink a lot of water, stay hydrated. Yes, too much drugs, Willie Bay says. Yes, drop the drugs. Okay, Joe Mom. Tell my future and guidance, ma'am. Please, you're welcome. Alright, Falguni is next. About your future and guidance. Falguni's future guidance. Falguni's future guidance. Alright, here we go. So you received the 8 of Materials in reverse. So where everything was like all up in the air before, now it's finally settling down. We're finally getting things in order. We're finally either throwing things away or organizing, or, you know, we're getting rid of things. We're finally, you know, coming to this. Perhaps we have to use our intuition, or we're not using our intuition, and we're not being focused on the future. So this is telling us right now to use our intuition and be more future focused at this time. Perhaps we do have to lead with emotion, or this relationship is coming soon. And this is telling you to use your intuition, definitely, because you have this Magician in reverse with this Queen of Emotions. It's like you might be confused, or like too much in one thing that you can't really see the thing for what it really is. It's like real confusing energy. It's like real Neptunian energy, like almost like a clouding or a daze or an intoxication or something. It's like a, you can't really see the true vision. So perhaps this is why we are detoxing or meditating, going in this solitude. Alright, who's next? Hey, thanks. What's on the cards for me? Did you, Mr. Willie Face? Alright, Chad. Will I be going to jail Wednesday for aggravated unlicensed operator? Chad Mayhow. So, Chad, you receive both of these nights in reverse. It's like you're getting bad news about a breakup or something like this. And it's like, okay, well, now you're pessimistically thinking of, it's like giving up. It's like you just want to give up, I guess, or throw it all away. And with both of these nights, these nights are running into these new things. And when they're in reverse, this could be to either extreme. We could either be too much in our emotions or stone cold, not even giving up. Or we could be all having all this shit to do, or so lazy that we can't even get up to go to the bathroom. These nights can go to either extreme. And perhaps this is like the battle. Perhaps this is a battle against, what we want and how we feel. Or, what moves us, this inspiration, and, what really makes our hearts sing is what I hear. All right. Chit Ranch. Pedal. All right. Chit Ranch Pedal Future. Don't forget to subscribe, y'all. And if you'd like to exchange energy for energy, my information is in the description box. Alright, this is for Chit Ranch. One more shuffle. Alright. Chit Ranch Future. Okay. We got it. Came out right away. Alright, let's see what we have. Alright, so at the top we have this 4 of Voices and 6 of Inspiration. So after this healing period, after this heartbreak, we come into this meditation, sleep, relax, we are healing. And with this healing energy, we're alone, we're in our dreams, in our subconscious, we're in ourself, with ourself. And our eyes are on the spirit. We're really glowing on the spirit. And this is where we find our victory. This is the 6 of Inspiration. It's like we find our wish here. We find our dream. It's like our dream come true. It's like this, from being in this energy, we're now in the spotlight. Now that we shine the light on, it's like we have these things inside, and we shine that light of the things of our inside outside. And because we were alone and did this, we have now the light is shining back on us. Now we're in the spotlight. Now we have this starts like we walk away with this, this victory. We won. All right. And here, this tells us perhaps there's definite there is definite an imbalance. And here we see this with this. These rose petals are dropping, and perhaps this is this revelation or this vision. It's like we see these things, we see this imbalance, we see what needs to go. We're really, and here is this 8 here too. So perhaps in this alone energy, while we're manifesting or meditating, whatever this case may be, if we do this magic 8 walk, this will help us get into this. It'll help us bring this subconscious out, this magic 8 walk. Maybe this is telling us to do this, into this meditation. We have a whole video on the magic 8 walk and how to do it and all that. Maybe I'll tag it in here. But then we have this 9 of voices in reverse with the death card, which this is change, a great big transformation after a long period of time, after all of this heartbreak, all of this healing, after all of these, deciding or choosing, and after all of this, our anxiety, everything, where we once couldn't sleep, where we once were filled with this so much stress and anxiety, it's now releasing, it's now coming out, and perhaps this has a lot to do with it. It's like we finally got rid of all that, shine the light on this, and are able to drop this stress, drop this. And it's like, okay, well, now that we drop this, we are coming into some kind of knowledge, perhaps this hidden knowledge. And it's like, well, we only know this because we received this revelation, and we only know this because we have our mind open to all of these possibilities, or to just the possibility that it's possible. And this is what helps change the mind, or change the whole thing in general. You go from being this one thing to something completely different. It's a total transformation. And this isn't like the tower, like right away. This is after, these moths, these butterflies have to go in the cocoon. They have to stay in the cocoon. Their wings have to form. And then after they form, their wings are wet and they stay in this, alone period. All of these are alone, alone, alone. And they stay alone. These wings have to dry. And it's like, if anybody, this is what this is, this protective energy. We have to protect our wings and protect us at this time, because, with our wings being wet, a butterfly or a moth, how delicate their wings are. If anybody's touching it, or if anybody touches it, or if anything happens to it, it rips right away, the wings. That's done. You know what I mean? 4611. Who's next? Can y'all not comment again? Alright. We'll just keep going. We'll just keep going. Don't forget to subscribe, y'all, and hit that like button if you resonate. Alright, here we go. For you. This is for you. Here we go. Alright. So, I don't know if it's 3311 9123. So, this came out earlier. So, we have this Ace of Voices in the mix of these two in the deep subconscious, these two hidden cards. I wonder what they are. So this Ace of Voices, this is this new idea, this new wisdom, this new thought. Perhaps this is a new way of thinking. Perhaps we're shining the light on the hypothalamus here. Don't ask me where I come up with this shit. But yeah, we have the other card. The only other card that's upright right now is this Three of Voices. I don't know if you were here when I read that. If you guys want me to read this again, let me know. But this Three of Voices, this is this heartbreak. This is this feeling alone, all of this. And it's like you're all alone in this open but closed area. It's like there's this door here, but everything's open and it's closed. Let's see what the other two cards are that were around this Ace of Voices, this new idea, this newness. Ooh, the Two of Emotions. So this is this new love, this new relationship, this new emotion, this new collaboration, connection, this new love, this new emotion, this new feeling. And wow, it's like you go from the Ace to the Muse of Voices real quick. And perhaps, and this was in the middle, it's like, well, we need this new idea or this new way of thinking in order for this to go to the king. You know what I mean? This Two Emotions is here bringing this. It's like we have to use our analytical mind, and this is what's telling us, okay, perhaps we've been through this, and this is telling us to use our mind to get out of this, take this bridge up, because there's a new relationship waiting, there's this new love waiting. Perhaps this is a love within yourself, or you know what I mean, a love with a new emotion that you're finding, or a new love you're finding within yourself. It's like a new relationship you're building with yourself. And look, when I said that, there's the Hermit. So yes, not only are you building this relationship with yourself, but it's a relationship between you and the spirit. And this is a very deep relationship. Like I said, you're never alone, and this is where you find this truth, you find this hidden knowledge, you find this what's special in you, this knowledge in you, and this is where the spiritual connection happens. And perhaps this is why this Three of Voices had to come. It's like, well, we needed this heartbreak, so that way it brought this new train of thought, or this new way of thinking, so that way we can actually see the love. It's like when we express and feel this love and we put this out there, that's when we receive this love. And that's this truth. It's like, okay, well, we have to go on this, and this is where I see this is leading to this desert. It's like, well, we need this solitude. We need this alone time right now. And look, there's the Muse of Emotions, the other Muse. So yeah, this is really bringing this together. Look. This is really bringing this together. I really see this as like, okay, well, we have to have this logical thinking to go on our own, connect with the spirit, and this is really connecting. Really, we're putting these two things together, and this is it, when two become one. Why can't y'all comment? I want to get your questions. This is very mature energy, too. The Muse is the highest. You can't go higher than the King. This is, not only do you have it for you, but you have it to give to others, too. Ooh, there's that Queen of Swords. So yeah, perhaps we are dealing with a Queen of Swords, or we need to be this Queen of Swords. And there's the other Muse of Materials. This is this real, perhaps we are leveling up. It's like we go from the Ace to the King real quick. We're leveling up. We go from this beginning journey to, to the ends. Like we go from this to this real quick. Alright, who's next? The next person. What do they need to know? See or heal? Alright. So the door's shut. The door's shut. The door's shut on this because it's like we have to take this blindfold off. We're not seeing it. It's like, okay, look, we're here, we're hurt, we're in this pain, you know, we got stabbed. Perhaps somebody else had something to do with it, but it's like they came down and like once one thing went, it's like another thing and another thing and another thing and another thing. And it's like now that everything is knocked down, we're like, well, where do we start? What do we do? You know what I mean? And perhaps this is when you see it from this light. You take off this blindfold and you see. Now we're able to make a choice or make this decision where before we weren't able to. Look, this was in reverse before. Our mind was clouded, remember? And now it's like, now we're going full speed. This is the Pegasus. We're going full speed. Perhaps we'll have to be quick-witted or use our, you know, have to think back or speak back like real quick. And this is telling you to like use our wisdom, like think before we speak. We don't want to just go popping off at the mouth. Yes, because look, the Tower in reverse is the undercurrent was on the bottom. This is saying that the Tower upright is coming. Yes. So yeah, we definitely have to follow the spirit at this time. It's like we're going to be led to safety. It's like a literal hand is going to come and lift us up into safety. It's like, okay, let this Tower happen because it all had to go away anyway. It's like this domino thing. It's like it all has to be cleared out so that way we can like build the new. Yes, and then it's like, wow, we get this refreshing energy. We get to stand, you know, in our newness. That is awesome. Yes. It's like a fresh connection to the spirit. Oh, look right when I said that. Fresh connection to the spirit. Alright, who's next? I can't see y'all's questions. And I already got offline once and came back on. So I don't know. So we'll let the tarot decide who's next. And we'll just read from there. Good thing the tarot knows what it's about. Good thing the tarot knows what the tarot is doing. 211. Right, here we go. For the next person. Oh, I need to see here the truth. Oh, that flew out. Alright. Alright. Oh, yes. So, we have this new vision. There's this new vision for the future. Not only can you see like where you're going, but you could see like where you're going, like I just poked myself in the eye, like 5 years down the line, 2 years down the line. This is really future focused, future oriented. And it's like now that we have this vision, that we can actually see the future, it's opening up. It's opening up a space in our heart where it's like free flowing. This energy can go in and out of our hearts. Let's see. Okay. Yes. Look, it's like we're really future focused, right? So we're letting go of all these things from the past that were holding us back. We let all this go, and this is why we're able to have this open here. Otherwise, it would have been all blocked. Nothing's getting through there. This had to happen. We had to let these things go so that way, you know, we can see clearly. We could see clearly now the rain is gone. Look, and like I said, we could see clearly the world cosmos. This is you literally seeing. This is this future. This is this what is it called? The octopus. This thing that you could see. This is the virtual reality. You can see. Not only can you see the future, you could see the past. You could see it all. You not only could see you, but you could see everybody else in your connection and everything else. And this is what dropping this and leaving open and being open to the future is what's going to bring you. This is going to bring a whole world of information, a whole bunch of new information, new insights, new visions, new, new things. This is the last of the major arcana, so we definitely have endings here. This is where the endings end and the beginnings begin, This is this newness, this new future. And this is coming out like really on top of our emotions and keeping our heart flow open. Alright. Hit that like button if it resonates, guys. If you like to exchange energy for energy, my website is in the description box. Alright, next. I don't like not being able to read y'all's comments. Alright, who's next? Alright, next. Who's next? Somebody who's maybe are putting your heads together. Yeah, this Two of Inspiration, this forward focus, this future. It's like now new horizons. Yes, look, it's like this Four of Voices. It's like we went in after this heartbreak, after this, we've been perhaps stabbed in the back, we've been hurt. And because of this led us to this healing, this meditation, this aloneness, this energy, this healing energy. And or this could be after a sickness too. If we didn't break up, this could be after a sickness or after a time where we were down and out. And this is this healing energy. Now, from this healing energy, from these revelations, from these visions, from this time of meditation, it's like, wow, not only do we see, but this opens up a whole new thing. Our heart chakra is now activated, and now we really see. And this is the seals, the 7 seals, what we were telling you, the trumpets. This is all connected, and this is coming up here. This energy. And it's, wow, we're taking a closer look at these thoughts. Perhaps we're dropping a relationship or dropping these emotions, this new way of thinking, this way that you are going about your emotions. It's like we're dropping that. We're leaving that behind. We need to get very disciplined. I see Capricorn energy here with this Pisces, like Saturn, this timing, this discipline. It's like we have to discipline our emotions or control ourselves, because there is abundance here with this. It's like this new idea, this thought, these rays, these things that happen from this healing, from this awakening, it brings this new idea or this new plan, this newness, this Ace of Voices. And it's like now we can see this, why we went through what we went through, this horrible thing that we went through. It's like, wow, we finally see this abundance in it. We are taking a closer look, or this is where it was once like this negative, bad thing. It's like, wow, we see the goodness in it. And this is why this Muse of Inspiration's here. It's like, okay, not only now are we inspired, but we're inspiring others to do the same thing. And perhaps this is what we're making our plans on. It's like making our plans on this. Alright, guys, what should I do? Should I come back so I can get your questions? I really hate not being able to see your comments. Alright, I'm going to come back one more time. Hopefully the third time's a charm. I'll be right back. Try this one more time. Then I gotta get to work. But yeah, that's saying. Come on. Alright, I'll be right back. Let's try this one more time.